Well, afternoon everybody. It is the 7th of September, and I've been getting asked a lot lately about updates, and people are trying to figure out what we've got going on. So I figured I just got done hanging a camera, one of my wireless cameras, so it's sitting there right in the tree, and actually I'm going to walk in front of it just so that it triggers and then I know that it's actually working. I had an incident the other day where I set it, and as it turns out, it didn't actually lock in its location, so I never got any pictures sent to me. So I came out here and moved it, and now we're back in business. So where I'm going to be setting up, I just regained access to this property, so I've got a little bit of work to do, and well, I'm out of time to do it because bow season opens up, next a week and a half from now. So I've opted to pick this goofy little tree right here in the corner. I don't need any climbing sticks to get up into it. It's relatively comfortable as is, but I am going to hang my hawk stand up there as well, just for a place to sit. I'm going to trim just a couple of branches where I have shooting lanes, because right now that's just too thick. But to the south, I got this really nice soybean field, and also to the, I guess it'd be the southwest, it's a swamp, and then the tree line that you see back there is actually a creek, pretty deep creek that goes through, and then it borders CRP, lots and lots and lots of CRP. I think it's about 75 acres just in these couple of fields right here. And then it brings me right back to the thicket. There's more soybeans to my west for quite a ways. So there's a lot of soybeans around here, and historically speaking, every time this place is planted in soybeans, I see just a ton of deer. So I've never actually set up on this side of the property before, so I have no idea what to expect down here, which is why I put the wireless up just now. Hopefully it works for me. The property's got a series of trails, like you see the four-wheeler parked on right now, ATV trails that pretty much run the perimeter, and then a couple of other little spots in between, little cut-throughs and stuff. So the deer actually run these quite frequently. They're just like us, the path of least resistance. So I figure I got the CRP here, I can see quite a ways. We've got the soybeans here to the south. Got really nice trail systems. I already know the deer actually, the trees that are back there to the south, they filter through that as well, and they actually use this small section of soybeans here to enter. They've got a lot of cover, a lot of concealment. They feel safe, so that should be a good spot. We'll see though. Nobody else has ever really hunted this side, so I've never hung cameras down here before, so it's all kind of a new adventure for me down here. So with any luck, Caleb or Nikki on their first bow season, they'll be able to stick a buck, or if they opt for a doe, it's either or down here. It's 4-point restriction, so it's got to be 4-point on one side or more, or a doe, so they can shoot either or. I don't really care which one they go for as long as they're happy. So, but with any luck, I'll start seeing some bucks showing up on camera here in the next couple of days. I gained access to this property a couple of years ago when I was mentoring wounded warriors and disabled veteran hunts through the NWTF and a couple of other, some of the local chapters here in Minnesota. And myself and the landowner, we, formed a pretty good bond and a friendship over the last several years. And last year I didn't hunt it just because, some stuff came up. So basically myself and a whole bunch of other people, that used to hunt it, none of us hunted it last year. The year before is where I took my 10-pointer here at the muzzleloader late season, and part of the Good Old Boys Club and stuff up there, I guess it sounds like, from a lot of the farm talk, nobody else really shot any bucks. So nobody shot any bucks 2 years ago. It doesn't sound like anybody harvested any bucks last year. Nobody really even hunted this place last year. So a lot of the bigger bucks that I seen 2 years ago, they should still be here, hopefully, with any luck, and they'll start showing up on camera. I've already pulled 2 chips this morning, or not this morning, but a little bit ago. Rehung this camera, and now I'm out of here. These mosquitoes are crazy thick, so got to get back. I ended up working overnights last night, so I need to get home and get some sleep. So good luck this season, and yeah, I'll post some pics here hopefully soon. I'll get home, check the chips that I got now, and with any luck, I'll have something on camera. They've only been out 3 days, so this was my focus, to move this camera and make sure it's working. So thanks for watching, and talk to y'all later.